What a night. My next guest portrays Sergeant Dee Dee McCall in the #1 dramatic crime show in the country, Hunter. Please welcome Stepfanie Kramer. Oh, thank you.
Those are cool.
Thank you.
So what about the guy in Sacramento? Huh? What do you think a hour-long orgasm with the loudest man in the world would be like?
You know,
It's like a nightmare.
You know, it's weird because, like, I talked about that a few minutes ago, and the orgasm would still be going on right now.
Hey, listen, it sounds like something to at least achieve once.
An hour-long? Would you like to have an hour-long orgasm?
Why? Why not? Wouldn't you? It's an honest group. It's an honest group of people.
I don't think they know what they're talking about, though. Because the orgasm, you know, I mean, it's so intense.
You wouldn't have to do aerobics, ma'am. You just kind of...
Yeah, but you might need a chiropractor. Your back and toes locked up and that look, that ugly look you get on your face.
Eyes roll back.
You know, it's like... Honestly, I don't know about y'all, but I don't even want to see nobody have orgasm for an hour. Because beautiful people get very ugly when they have orgasms. Anyway, why are we talking about orgasm?
I don't know.
Am I trying to make people hate me?
Oh.
No, orgasm is a beautiful thing. Just for 10, 15 minutes at a time. That's no, 10 minutes. 4 minutes is enough orgasm. What's your longest orgasm? Never mind. Have you ever been to Sacramento?
Sacramento? I think, yeah, I spent a week there one day. Isn't Sacramento like where they make that cheese with the pimento in it or something? Really...
Possibly.
Sorry, I don't...
Possibly. I haven't studied up on all my Sacramento trivia.
Well, then.
But,
I can't tell you that much about the place. You know, I was in, I was out, I had some asparagus, that was it.
Yeah. What were you doing up there?
Actually, I was with a group of people who had a yacht that was going through the Delta.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of floated. It was really nice.
Yeah.
It was beautiful. What are you doing with Sacramento, though? What is the Sacramento Week or something?
Yeah, you know, every now and then we try to pay tribute to some of America's favorite places. And tonight it's all about Sacramento, you know? But right now it's all about you. How have you been doing?
I've been good. I've been real good. I've been busy. I've been working hard, and we're just finishing up the 5th year, so we're down to the last 4 shows.
Yeah.
And I'm glad, you know, because I'm tired.
5th year. 10 years from now, will you still be doing this show?
Oh, I doubt it. Highly.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Even if they pay you and twist your arm?
Yeah, well, money isn't everything, you know. I mean, there's a lot that I have to achieve for myself creatively, and that is far and beyond this particular series.
Where would you like to go from here?
Well, as you know, I mean, I'm working on my music and also into features, into quality film work.
Yeah, so are you in the studio a lot lately?
Lately, I've been filming a lot. You know, we just finished 100 shows, which is a real milestone in television anyway. And it takes up an awful lot of my time. But I will be during this hiatus. We're about to wrap in like a month or whatever it is, and then I will be. I'm looking forward to it. I've missed it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have a record deal presently?
That's what we're working on.
You're working on trying to get a label.
Yeah, you know how it is. Working it down.
It's rough.
You're a music lover. You were just saying, that was at Luther's, wasn't it?
Well, yeah, that's where I last saw you. You had on a red jacket, right?
That's right.
And,
wasn't that great?
Oh, Luther's something else.
Oh, that man can sing. He's just smooth.
Now, that could make the average woman have an hour-long orgasm. Because the way Luther sings.
Well,
I should let you comment on that. How do I know? I've never been a woman, except in Coming to America. We'll be right back with more Stepfanie Kramer in a minute. Man. We were sitting here doing a commercial talking about traveling, and I didn't know the show was seen in other countries.
Oh, yeah. It's the #1 show in, I don't even know how many countries. Certainly in China. I think they have something like 600 million people a week watch a show there. I mean, seriously, it's just wild. And all over the UK, France, Germany, Italy, all over the Pacific Rim area, Australia.
And is it dubbed in other languages?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I've seen myself speaking fluent French, Chinese, Japanese, Italian, and I don't know any of that. So it's fun for me. You know, it's like your mouth says, "How are you?" and what comes out is, "You know, and it's like, wow.
And then 5 minutes later, your mouth's still moving.
That's right.
Do they find voices that you're happy with? I mean, because sometimes I've seen, like I saw 3 the hard way with like Fred Williamson and Jim Brown and all them. And the guy in Japan that does Jim Brown, it was like, "Man, you want the rumble?" You know, it didn't sound nothing like Jim, you know. Do you like your voice over there?
Well, I don't know. First of all, I just have to just sort of adjust my ear to hearing myself speaking this other language. So it's not like I'm really interested in the tonality as much as I'm hearing something coming out of my mouth and I haven't the foggiest idea what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's very strange, you know. It's a real illusionary thing.
That must be a trip. Your show, it's such an interesting success. It was like standing on the verge of being canceled at one point.
Yeah, it sure was. Yeah, after the first year, we were just kind of, you know, we were pretty down in the old numbered deal. They brought in a whole new production staff, revamped the show, made a lot of very significant changes, you know, made better scripts, more depth of characters, not only for us, but for a lot of sporting people, and it just gradually built that audience and kept going, and now it's, you know, doing very well.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's you know, TV's a crapshoot, you know, you just kind of, you do it and you let it go, and you see what happens. I don't even watch television anymore. I don't even know what's on or who's who or what anything is. I'm so out of touch with TV.
Do you watch your show? I mean, to keep up on what you're doing and how it's going?
Honestly, this season I think I've seen 3 episodes, and that's about all. But when I do watch it, I watch it for the technical aspects. I watch the lighting and the direction and the editing.
Do you ever want to direct or anything? Is that why you do that?
Well, I have, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to direct again this season, too. And it should be, the script will be based on a premise that I wrote with a friend of mine.
Yeah. How many episodes did you do last season, directing?
Oh, we just did 1. It's hard, you know, because that means you have to have a week out of an episode to prep, and then the week you shoot, and then the week after to edit. So that's sort of taking yourself out of 3 shows, or reducing the amount of work in that capacity. So I prefer acting and singing.
Some of the things on the show seem very realistic and very exciting. Do you ever have any dangerous situations happen when you're filming on those streets?
We did in the first year. You know, we were downtown L.A. a lot in the first season. And that was just tough and really depressing, you know, to be down there with all of this humanity in such need. But we were in places where, you know, I remember once we were in this alleyway, and I was just going back to the trailer, you know, just minding my own business with the AD, and we're just John and Dibba-Bop-Da-Boop, and we're walking along, and all of a sudden there's this crash next to us, and there's this huge bottle. We look up, and there are these people tossing bottles, like 3 stories, trying to beam us on the head, you know? It was like, geez, thanks for having us, but gotta go. And we ripped. I mean, we ran, and people were just throwing stuff at us. It was wild.
Yeah, that's a game they have in the ghetto called Beam the Stars.
There they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little on the tough side. We had a few incidents, but, you know, we're really a West Side show now, so we don't have a lot of that activity anymore, thank God.
Your first acting job was on Starsky and Hutch?
My first acting job in television.
Oh, okay.
I had done a lot of theater before I started working television. I mean, classical work, musical work, you know. But, yeah, the first thing, it was weird, because I'd come off of doing plays and, you know, all types of theater work, and all of a sudden now you didn't want to work in television. It was like getting 1 line on a TV show, and that's how it was, literally. I mean,
what were you on Starsky and Hutch?
I don't even remember. I mean, that was just a lifetime ago, you know. But it was 1 line, and then it went into 2 lines, and then, you know, and now here I am talking to you.
Yeah, here you are with the #1 dramatic police show on television.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
And thanks for coming to visit me again.
Thank you. I'm glad it worked out.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I love you.
Stepfanie Kramer. We'll be right back.